Hello everyone, this is video discussion number 3. Today we're going to be talking about the problem with human scale. There's something very intriguing about the concept of human scale. Human beings are naturally inclined to be social creatures. In fact, much of the controversy surrounding the practice of solitary confinement in our prisons is centered around the idea that human beings are meant to socialize. They're meant to interact and do business with one another. Isolation can breed a host of problems. See, this isn't just isolated to the secular world either. The Apostle Paul also directs the church to do the same thing in Hebrews chapter 10, verse 23 and 24. Let's consider how to encourage one another in love and good deeds, not abandoning our own meeting together as is the habit of some people, but encouraging one another, and all the more as you see the day drawing near. So, what does this mean for the purpose of Western civilization? In my research paper for this class, the final research paper, I explored the principle of natural law being the foundation for Western development. I suggested that natural law is the lighthouse to all of the principles of Western civilization. Natural law is the law that states that all human beings have inherent rights that are endowed by a creator and cannot be taken by any government body, but rather the government is tasked with protecting those rights. Thomas Jefferson famously wrote in the Declaration of Independence, "We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness." If it's the government's responsibility to protect these inherent rights of man, how big does that government need to be? How powerful? See, Aristotle taught that to the size of states there is a limit, as there is other things, plants, animals, implements. For none of these things retain their natural power when they are too large or too small. See, these are the questions that plagued the founders of the United States. Much of the debate between the colonists and the ratification of the Constitution was over the strength, the size, and influence of the US government. The problem comes with human scale, that is, human population. America is the unique example of Western democracy because of the vast amount of cultures, languages, religions that create a tapestry of human culture that is very special. However, this poses many challenges, including the challenge of the government balancing between control and anarchy. It's a fine line, one that is increasingly crossed where the mob has more power than ever before. One of the answers that the framers built was a separation of powers within the federal government and the division of power between the states themselves. That's why we have the executive branch, the judicial branch, and the legislative branch. America is a united country, one that is 50 governing bodies, but are all represented at the same federal level. This is why California and Montana are very different places. This was the answer to the human scale problem in America, a division of governing bodies that all unite under the federal government, that is itself divided. Thank you.